Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you enjoy part 1 of Shunping's Dragon Link deck profile. We're now going to be looking into part 2, which is a heavy emphasis on the combo tutorial, right? Like, this deck is a lot more big brain than you guys would think. And I definitely, really enjoyed as Shunping taught me how to play this deck. And now I want to share with you guys the knowledge that he, instilled in me. And we made it very, very easy for you guys. So definitely, grab some popcorn, get a drink, because this is going to be, you're going to be in for a wild ride, man. Like, this combo tutorial video will ensure that you can never screw up the combo. I guarantee you, it's literally physically impossible for you to screw up the combo. We're gonna have cheat sheets. We're gonna give you PowerPoints. We're gonna have a lot of imagery. This is gonna be really, really sick, and I'm really excited for you guys. But without further ado, I'm gonna introduce you to Shunping. All right, Shunping. So, do you want to showcase how to go about this combo?
Yeah, so essentially what you need is any 2 dragons on your field, which now we are using 2 baby dragons as example. The first combo is to make a Romulus. So you link your first dragon into striker dragon, grab your first field spell, and you link monsters into Romulus, search your second field spell. With Ravine can dump Router and grab your Tracer. And Boost Sector will able to summon the Tracer from your hand to the field. And you link Romulus into Link Cross to get 2 tokens. Link Cross and Tracer into Fiber to summon Red Rose Dragon. And do a Synchro Summon play into Golden Rose Maiden, search Black Golden, and summon White Rose Dragon. And now you have enough monster for Appaloosa, so you link everything into Appaloosa. And after that, Golden Rose Maiden activates a graveyard effect to banish itself to summon a dragon back. A Rose Dragon back. And that's going to be LP. That's the first version of the first half of the combo.
So this is the combo you would do if you can make Romulus first, correct?
What?
So this is the first combo that you would do, if you start off with Romulus.
Yes.
Gotcha. Awesome. And I guess we're also then going to show what happens if you start off with Needle Fiber.
Yep.
All right. So, Shu, this is essentially, I think, the way you would go about the second combo if you were to start off with Hockey Fibrax, right?
Yeah. This is the second way if your opening is not like dragons, but has a tuner. So your starting play is Fiber first.
Right. So we're gonna make
link
Fiber.
Your monster into Fiber. Fiber gonna summon Red Rose. Then you link Fiber into Link Cross. To grab tokens to prepare for the Synchro Summon of Golden Rose Maiden. Here you do the same thing, grab Garden and summon White Rose. And now since you don't have enough for Appaloosa straight, you're gonna make a generic link to which is Protector Well here. Use Golden Rose Maiden first to summon a Rose Dragon back from the graveyard. Link one of them into Striker Dragon, search your field spell. And link the 2 dragons into Romulus, search the other field spell.
Oh, and now you can make Apple with these 2, right?
Yeah, now you make Apple with those 2, and what you need LP is gonna be Ravine and Boost Sector.
So Ravine dump any card.
Ravine dump a card, send Router, search Tracer. Then use Boost Sector to summon out Tracer. And that's gonna be an LP.
Gotcha. So guys, just for clarification, what we're doing is we're gonna break it down the combo into two parts. So this is the first half of the combo, which is to essentially tutor out to Appaloosa and then a dragon underneath, so you can combo under Appaloosa. But there's specific lines of plays that you do under the Appaloosa that we're gonna show after we kind of just walk you guys through the first 2 lines, which is the Romulus line and then the Needle Fiber line.
The ending for the first half of the combo should be Appaloosa LP, and you should still have a Black Guard in hand.
So, and which is the same case for both, as you guys saw.
Yes.
All right, guys. As promised, we're gonna show you guys now essentially the combo, and this is the PowerPoint that Shu and I like essentially like worked on. He was the one who like gave me all these ideas, and we kind of like put it together and like made it into like images, just so it's easier for like visual learners to kind of see like the kind of like the one card combo. So essentially, as you guys see on this page, we kind of showed how to get to the Romulus, but here are some ways you can get to Romulus with just one card. Anyways, Shunping, you want to take it off?
Yeah. Sure. So like since we already go over what you're gonna do if you get ROM or fiber. So essentially we just like break down the whole deck and list out what's the most efficient way for you to get to those kind of starting board. And here are like one of the like 3 of the one card starter cards you can have.
Gotcha.
Or like Safer, Black Metal, and Chamber Dragon Mate, they both provide 2 dragons. And 2 dragons just gonna equal to Romulus, and that's how you start to do the Romulus combo.
And we're also gonna show you guys now like another one card combo. Technically 1.5, right?
Technically 1.5. It's 1 for 1. But the good like you 1 for 1 to summon out Black Metal Dragon. So it's the same as you normal summon Black Metal Dragon. However, by doing 1 for 1, you still have your normal summon left.
And
which
so
sometimes could change something.
And so that's why like we have this double summon here, because we essentially want to showcase that like this is your end board, but like you still have a normal summon left. That's like you full combo without normal summoning, which is why 1 for 1 is insane.
Sometimes like interruptions can happen. So having a normal summon left is actually quite beneficial than sometimes does.
Next
we have Chaos Space. Now you can straight compare how broken Chaos Space is. Chaos Space is just a better version of 1 for 1. Not only it does everything 1 for 1 can do, it ends another extra baby, either black or white, depends on the light or dark you pitch, left in hand, and draw you one more.
So just to reiterate what Shu is saying, if you look at the one card combos, this is like the first 3 cards that we have for one card combos. You end on, you get Rom, Boost Sector, Ravine. The second one card combo gets, Romulus, Boost Sector, Ravine, and then you get an extra normal summon. But yo, for Chaos Space, it's absolute busted. You still have your normal summon, you get an extra, baby in hand, and you get a draw 1. That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
That baby usually just gonna be your cost for Ravine. But you still draw 1. So essentially, you can just straight compare how broken Chaos Space is.
Right. And now we're gonna walk into like kind of like the pseudo one card combo, right?
Yes. So not only like those, the cards we just listed, or like card itself is able to almost just complete a full combo. Now we are gonna list out like some other things where it's around like a specific card plus something to like finish majority of the thing. Like Safer, as I mentioned in my profile, is like one of my favorite cards. Main reason because Safer can not only do things by himself, it also is able to do things like with other cards in hand. Like here you can do Safer plus any level 4 dragon. And Endo is the same thing, but you have a baby left in hand you haven't summoned yet.
Exactly. So you get like an extra extender pretty much. Next, we have the other pseudo one card combos.
The other one is Safer plus level 7, which essentially you will search Noctovision, or you just straight draw your Noctovision dragon. So this combo, it's like still just two dragons, but Noctovision, after you link away into Romulus, will draw you a card.
So that's really, really powerful. That's why Noctovision is a really, really good extender. And then the second line is if you hard draw Noctovision plus any level 4 dragon, right?
Any dragon essentially. You just link the dragon into Romulus, then into Striker Dragon. Then Noctovision will trigger and summon it. Then you link Striker and Noctovision into Romulus. Now then there's like other combos where essentially, like if you break down formula, it just a dragon normal summon plus a special summon. So it can be like Quick Launch here. Quick Launch can provide Tracer, which is both a dragon and a tuner. So you can pretty much do like either Romulus or Fiber play. Same case as Unexpected Die. And Red Ice is surprisingly also part of them, like you normal summon the dragon, linking to Striker Dragon, and banish the Striker Dragon to summon Red Eye's back. And Red Eye's gonna revive the dragon normal summon back from the graveyard. So that's another way to get 2 dragons on the board.
Right. As you guys can see, like there's so many card combinations that literally is just 2 dragons. It's kind of like when you were mentioning Shu, like Goki format, right? It's like 2 dragons or 2 warriors is a soul, right?
2 warriors.
Yeah. Now this case is like 2 dragons. It's just insane.
Yeah. And so the next one is like all the revive cards works. So Monster Reborn and Warlexy Guard Dragon can usually just do like the same thing as Red Eyes. And Warlexy Guard Dragon, sometimes it's not guaranteed because the Striker Dragon doesn't point down. But if you are able to have like something else, it's like Succession just gonna be like another extender. Or sometimes like against certain matchup, your opponent will open a zone for you.
Okay. Yeah.
At that point, Succession just like equivalent to Monster Reborn.
Right.
Then there's like some specific combos where sometimes it can happen where your hands are like average or below average. One case is if you draw a dragon plus Tracer. It has to be Tracer because Tracer is the only tuner rocket in the deck right now. Essentially, because you have used Blue Sector's effect to summon out the Tracer, getting Romulus won't get you any further because you can't really summon anything. But here you can just straight go into Fiber and do the Fiber play. Sometimes it actually can't happen.
Right. So you would just go normal summon any level 4 or lower dragon, make Striker Dragon, add Blue Sector the Tracer from hand, then just make Noodle Fiber. Okay. Cool.
And then there's the other combo where you can do Rocket plus Router. It's like kind of the old combo. Rocket Router is essentially another way to just put 2 dragons on the board. Since and Router gonna just straight grab you Tracer here. So your Ravine won't even be used. Because Router is already searched. And then you just do the same thing with Romulus and to finish the combo. And there's like some very
spicy ones.
Yeah, it's like some combos you normally don't see, but when you somehow draw it, like you have to realize these cards actually does combo. The first one is Black Garden.
I love this one.
Yeah, Black Garden plus Tracer. Because Tracer is like surprisingly 16 attack, which fits Garden's requirement. And Garden is a card where when it first came out, I don't think once per turn clauses even existed in the game yet. Therefore, also Garden Rose Maiden, when it's being summoned, you can also add Black Garden back from the graveyard.
From the graveyard,
So these 2 cards, these 2 cards together, you just go activate Garden, normal Tracer to give your opponent a first token, link the Tracer into Striker Dragon, give your opponent the second token while grabbing Blue Sector. Then Black Garden gonna activate the second effect, pop both tokens to revive the Tracer back. And that's your 2 dragons. And you haven't used any field spells effect yet. And you just do the same thing when you get to Garden Rose Maiden. You add the Black Garden back from the graveyard instead of search from the deck.
And it's crazy because I like the fact that you can actually add Black Garden from the graveyard to the hand is so powerful. So it actually it's not a brick, which is insane, especially if you draw with Tracer.
It's actually not a brick if you're able to access Tracer, which majority of the time you should at least want to access the Tracer in any possible way. Then the second one is to be honest, just any dragon tuner plus Red Rose Dragon. I mean, White Rose Dragon. Because White Rose Dragon has a effect where if you control a dragon or plant tuner on your field, you can spell some discard from your hand. And like the dragon tuner could just be like a normal summon Tracer, a normal summon, or here we're using Rocket Synchro as an example. Or it can be some like spells such as Quick Lunge or Unexpected Dying. Like if you use the spells, essentially you're doing the same thing without normal summon.
Which is insane.
Because you just toy.
And then what's
the last one is the last one is like when you go second. Remember, Phantasme is also a dragon.
It's insane.
So if you drop Phantasme, all you need to do is like a normal summon, and that's enough for you to get the
That's combo. Yo, there's insane. Like, as you guys can see, bro, there's so many iterations to, like, your combos, and it's like that's why, like, I think Shu can like justify like the 60 cards in his deck because like almost every other hand is combo. Like, it's insane.
there's not really anything specific you like really want to draw. It's not like you have to find a way to summon your golden lure in your Eldritch deck. Or you have to find like some like Miller in your rock deck. This deck really doesn't have that kind of issue because everything is pretty much the same in the main deck, and all you need to do is just access the extra deck.
All right, so Shu, you kind of like walked us through like both Romulus as a starting line of point, as well as like the Hockey Fibrax line of point. So can you just like explain like for like the people listening, what are the pros and cons of starting off with Needle Fiber versus starting off with Romulus?
So sometimes you only have one route of play, so you always commit into that route. But there's also a very decent amount of times where both routes are open for you. Me personally would like to make the Romulus route. Mainly because for the Romulus route, you grab your field spells at the very beginning. And for the Fiber route, you don't grab your field spells until the very end of the combo when everything has already resolved. Therefore, like imagine your opponent has like one interruption just on like the Fiber or on the first Link summon. A Link on the Link monster. If you do the Fiber route, you get like imperm, you're stuck there because Fiber is not really doing anything except by providing the arrows, and that's very hard to recover afterwards. But if you do ROM play, mainly because it's much easier to do the ROM play without normal summoning. So imagine you do the ROM play, things go through, and you don't have to use your Tracer as the tuner to make the ROM, to make the Fiber. You can just go like do the same thing, then maybe like normal summon another tuner to make Fiber. And if Fiber got stopped by Imperm, you still have your double fill spell to get your Tracer. So worst case, you maybe still end with on a Savage.
Right. So essentially what you're trying to say, like it's just plays around hand traps better if you were to make Romulus first, because you get the boost sector and the ravine. Okay. Awesome. Anyways, I guess for now we're going to go into like the second half of the combo that we initially showed. So like what do you do when you finally get to the Appaloosa? Without further ado, we'll move you guys right along that route. All right, guys, so now we're back. So this is like kind of like the second half that we showed prior. Like we showed you the Appaloosa and we showed you the LP pointing to the Appaloosa. So the question is, right, like what do we do from here? So Shu, do you want to tell us?
Yeah, so essentially I have about like 2 combos that I think it's decent enough. And there's obviously it's not limited to these 2 combos. There could be anything possible. At this point, everything could be different. It just depends on how you want to, like what kind of thing you want to end with. So here we're gonna show like the first combo, which is essentially more like the LCS 3 combo under the errata of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So you're gonna LP first, summon Black Metal into Pisty. Black Metal gonna grab you Red Eyes. Red Eyes gonna banish the LP and summon to spell summon White Rose, which is essentially just any level 4 non-tuner dragon. And Pisty gonna summon the Tracer back. Remember the combo, you haven't used Tracer, so you're gonna Tracer pop the fill spell to spell summon Silver. And you make 2 Link 2 into Delingers and Quabble Dragon. And you're gonna Quabble pitch the Garden, you search, pop the Delingers to revive both Rockets back and trigger Delingers again to summon it back. Here you're able to end with a Savage, then Savage Equip, Abomination. And when you go to end phase, you just go Abomination, trigger Silver Rocket, check your opponent's extra deck, banish 1, then Silver gonna revive, Silver gonna trigger it and spell summon another Tracer from the deck.
All right, guys. So this is kind of like the first line of play that I think Shunping actually, originated all the way back at his UDS win. So this is really cool. This is like kind of like the standard combo, but yeah, we actually have like the spice in store for you guys, which is like the
So this is like kind of a new version of how I did my old combo. Because since Red Eyes Errata, it actually like quite affected deck a little bit. In order to do the exact same thing as before, you need one more extender than before. So there's like some difference. But Like here, you see LP summon a black metal, but essentially you don't even need to summon. Like you also don't need to access Red Eyes anymore.
Right.
Because Red Eyes only providing like two dragons,
yep.
which is essentially the same as like Chamber or Safer. Depends on how like what's left in the deck.
Right. So this
like all you need to do is grab one dragon for Pisty and grab another level 4 non-tuner to sync with Savage later.
Yep. So that's why like you could have literally used Chamber Dragon Maid like you were saying, because it's also level 4. If
you summon Chamber instead of Black Metal, it will be the exact same thing.
Okay.
At the end.
Yep. That's good to know. So people know that like there are multiple, like guys, when you do these combo, realize it's not a linear combo. It's not like a certain hand gets you this end board. There's multiple ways. That's why we wanted to show you guys the PowerPoint, so you understand that like, you know, there are like probably 10 different ways to combo. You just gotta like be a little more creative and just figure your way out. But we kind of like broke it down to steps for you guys, so you guys understand, like, you know, kind of like it's actually not that hard. Like you know, for example, you go at the Romulus, then you end up on the Appaloosa, get the LP pointing to it, and then etc, etc. So, but we're now, guys, are gonna show you guys like the new line, or like the new updated Dragon Link combo that, you know, Shu was performing at LCS number 4. I think this took a lot of people by surprise, like especially me as well, that I didn't realize that like the Dragon Link deck could actually do this. Like it's actually very fearsome board. So and without further ado, guys, we're gonna jump right into it. All right, guys, so now we're here with like the second way, or like the most, or like a new way to do the Dragon Link combo. So Shu, you want to take it off?
Yeah, so essentially you still do the same thing for the first half of the combo. You end with the same board here.
Yep.
Now is when things start to be different. You're gonna activate LP, and LP if I'm gonna summon Brotor instead.
Right.
Brotor pitch something else in your hand to search Levy. Then you link Brotor into a Pisty, drop Levy with 3 dark. Oh, summon Brotor back, then drop Levy with 3 dark to banish one, to return 1 from your opponent's hand to the deck. So now you're gonna activate Black Garden and banish both Guard Dragon and the Levy to summon the new card we play is the Fusion Church.
Right.
Fusion Church is gonna activate, banish 3 cards, 1 from your main deck, 1 from your opponent's top deck, and you also get to check your opponent's extra deck and banish 1 over there.
Yep.
The Tempest is gonna trigger to grab your Draco. You special summon Draco, and this will be the second token Garden through to your opponent's board, because the first one was from Church.
Yep.
And we're gonna activate Garden's Effect to revive Tracer back from the graveyard.
Yep.
Here you have your preparation to synchro summon another level 9.
Yeah.
Which you're gonna be the Crocodile Dragon. Crocodile Dragon gonna draw 2 back for you, which is essentially just what you pitch from Brawl Tour and what you pitch from Ravine.
Yeah.
So at the end of the combo, you should have the same number of cards as your beginning.
Right.
And now we have 2 level 9s. The thing we do, make a VFD, offer handshake.
Yeah. See you later. This is basically FTK, honestly.
Yeah. If you stop, see you later. Yeah. This is another FTK.
Yeah.
So also, because your Crocodile Dragon gonna draw 2 at the end of the combo, if you draw any like extenders, for example, like Warlock Cigar Dragon, and since the whole combo you haven't used Tracer effect, you can just use the extender to grab Tracer back and trigger Tracer to make a Savage next to what you already have on the board.
Yep. Which is really, really insane as well. So like, if you have any other extender, like I think Quick Launch would have worked too, right? Or
Quick Launch will work if you have like anything to pop with.
Yeah. So I mean, this is so insane.
Yeah. By having this board means Appaloosa will be able to cover Gamma on the VFD, and Savage will be able to cover Imperm on the VFD, or even Chalice in the draw phase.
Yep. So that kind of like guarantees that VFD resolves, and like VFD resolving, you know, this format, you already know how that goes.
It's like another form of FTK.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like the following turn, like you have like you're gonna draw into another card, so you have 4 cards. Like there's no way you don't kill them, to be quite honest. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Right, Shu?
Yeah, that's what I did in the LCS4.
Yeah,
that's
and
the combo I used at top 8 with.
Yeah, and this was like the surprise factor. Like actually, the Trish Fusion, man. Like I think the Trish Fusion actually has a lot of synergy with the deck, because you can banish any card from your deck, and of course, Tempest, the Dragon Rule of Storm, has an effect when it gets banished, right? So it's I think this is really neat. And what do you think in terms of like the pros and cons versus this combo and like the original combo that you piloted earlier in like LCS number 3?
The last combo, well, first of all, the last combo got like technically hit by the Rod of Red Eyes.
Right.
So it's actually like worse than before. Because before you have like one extra monster that will guarantee you even a carrier to equip Buster on Savage, which is like even better. Now since Red Eyes got hit, so that combo is like significantly weaker in my opinion.
Right.
The good part for this combo is like you like VFD, as long as it's resolved, you pretty much win already.
Right.
Also, Trish Fusion, you summon Trish Fusion in the middle of the combo.
Yep.
So your opponent, when you summon the Trish Fusion, you only have Appaloosa and Appaloosa, Brotor, and the Trish.
Right.
Your opponent will, if they are not familiar with what you're gonna end with, they might thinking it's breakable and show you the extra that's just extra info.
Yeah.
However, for the Abomination part, when you resolve Silver, it's already in the end phase. When you put everything on the board already, your opponent can easily know if they can break it or not.
Right.
So they will most likely scoop without showing you the extra deck.
Yeah. So this just helps your side decking a lot, especially with like all that information. Yeah.
It gives you like extra knowledge for it.
Yeah. But man, this is insane, man. I really enjoy this combo. I think I just can't believe that you're able to make VFD and freaking Dragon Link, bro. But it kind of makes sense now. Like Crocosaur being like an insane level 9 to summon, you know, getting 2 jaws off that. The Trish Fusion, which is super generic to make, by the way. You know, say it enough. And yeah, this is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Also, since you are synchro summoning with like 2 level 4 and level 1, you can technically even able to summon the Synchro Trish instead of Croco Dragon.
Yeah.
So instead of draw 2, you gonna rip another 1 card from your opponent's hand.
But I think
sometimes it's better, but majority of the time I'll prefer making Croco Dragon because it gives you a higher chance to draw the extender to summon the Savage.
Right. That makes sense too. And also like the Crocosaur, if you're going against like a trap deck, you can always just not make VFD, I guess, and like keep Croc.
Yes.
So that's also a very strong interruption as well.
Like by the time you make Croco Dragon, you already know Trish Fusion has a resolve already, so you will know what your opponent playing.
Right.
You get to see their extra deck.
Yep. That totally makes sense. No, that's absolutely crazy. But yo, shoot, thank you so much for you know, showing people like the way, the dragon way. Do you want to, you know, any shout outs before we conclude this video?
Shout out to, well, as usual, shout out to all my friends, everyone online. Shout out to Take Notes. Shout out to my Chinese friend who he actually was the one who like came up with all the crazy things. And honestly, I think like it's not like the dragon deck isn't even limited to like these 2 kind of ending board. You can essentially do a lot of crazy things. It just depends on the way you want to get to there. Like there could be Spiral Dragon into a rank 8 play, or there could be maybe even IP, or you go like still just try to find a way to carry your essentially, since it's a combo deck, it's not limited to like one specific ending board.
And I think that's what we wanted to take away from this, guys. Like, obviously we're showing you guys the cheat sheet. We're showing you guys like all the different paths you can take. But I mean, as you saw, Tristan even came up with an FTK. There's so many different routes you can take because all these dragon cards gives you so many monsters, man. Like, so there's a lot of things you can do. And yo, guys, stay tuned. If this video gets at least 300 likes, you know what? Yo, shoot, 500 likes. 500 likes. Bro, Shu and I, Shu's gonna show us another way to FTK. Another way to FTK with dragons, man. Not the one that Tristan's doing, a different way. So if you guys want to see that combo tutorial video, which is super degenerate, by the way, it's actually it's sickening. I don't even want to show the video, to be honest. But for you guys, if this video gets 500 likes, we're gonna put the video out, man. But I hope you guys really enjoy this. I'm going to put the PowerPoint in the description box below. If you guys enjoy this video and you guys enjoy my content, please consider like, donating to my PayPal link down below as well. Donate as whatever you think is necessary for like the PowerPoint link. A lot of time and effort went into this video. So thank you guys so much. And also be sure to check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/pack_official_TCG. I hope you guys also like decide to like join my Discord where I'm always active on there. I interact with a lot of the people in there all the time. And if you guys have any questions, Shunping's also in the Discord. Definitely join. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much, and I love you all.